All right, today I'm going to share a little bit about my secret sauce and how I book I think it's almost 150 calls just from cold. And we are actually thinking about scaling to 400 calls a month. And I'm going to share exactly how and why it works for me. And if you don't know me, my name is Christian, and I've built a company with my business partner Miguel. And our ultimate goal is really just to have coaches be coaching and marketers be marketing, because we feel like coaches shouldn't be spending their time doing cold or sitting doing 6 hours of cold every single day. That's just not what they're there for, and that's not why they became a coach. That's to actually help people, and that's what I want to help people with. All right. That aside, though, that's not why I clicked on this video to know about what I do. You want to know how you can get a piece of this sweet thing that I'm running for my own business. And the fun thing is I'm running two different cold systems. And the one is messaging people on social media. And the other is email, cold email. And the thing is, there's not really a lot of difference from any of them. And what makes me I won't say I'm good at it. I'm not good at it better than anyone else. But what makes me able actually to book anywhere from 1 to 5 calls from each of them a day? What is it that makes me different or makes me able to do that? And the thing is, it's actually not as impressive as you might think, because it is really, really easy once you know what to do and you have the right things in place. And I'm just going to let you off by a little warning here. I'm not going to show you how to build up a goddamn instantly system. I think you can do that on your own. Hope so. Maybe I should make a video on that. Leave it in the comments if you want to see exactly how I built my email system and my DM system, to make sure if this is something you could be interested in, let me know in the comments. All right, let's just get into it. So this might not be what you're expecting, but what books me that many calls, apart from everyone else, is that I have a great offer. Yep, that's it. That's the thing. The thing that converts people is the offer. And our offer is pretty bold, right? It's 5 new clients within 50 days, or you get all your money back plus 2 months of work for free and another $1,000 just to say sorry. That's our offer, right? And you may think to yourself, that's goddamn crazy. And the thing is, doing what I do, I've never done a refund before. And I have over 30 clients at this point. So I'm not big. No, not that we're huge. 30, 40 clients actually. So we're not big, right? And we haven't been doing all this code for long. It's just because we're beginning to scale recently. And it's not that we're the biggest people out there. But I found what works, and it's also what I do for my clients. The thing that really does it and makes me shoot over, because I'm moving real fast and I'm on a rocket ship right now. And the thing that really sets me apart from my competition is my offer. I mean, go and have a look and see how many SMAs you can find out there who runs a full money back guarantee plus money their way guarantee, right? Try and go and have a look on how many people SMAs you can find that do that. And there's SMMAs that you find are the ones that are going to be the most successful. And it works the same with your coaching business. You must have, your offer must be so good that whoever you're selling it to should feel stupid saying no. Took that from Alex Monsi. I don't know if you've read his book on offers, $100 million offers. It is very, very, very good at creating offers and expenses. Really like, got a lot of mind knowledge from him and build my offer around it. But there are more sources to it than just that he doesn't explain in the book. And you must understand the reason that people actually make decisions and choose to click on your ad or reply to your email or send you a message back, whatever it is, right, or book a call. The only thing that makes them book a call is because you're presenting them with the solution to a problem that they have, right? and you give them a lot of security by having a guarantee. And I'm not telling you that you should run a guarantee or you have to run a guarantee, because it is a little bit ballsy. But there's the thing that you find is that the clients that should get a refund, the only way that you don't deliver is because they're lazy. And that's what I found, at least. It's the only reason times I don't deliver, which is few, is because my clients are not doing what I tell them to do. Because I know what I'm doing, right? And I know that I can deliver if they deliver on what they do. And you need to have a contract on this matter. Now, back to what really matters, the offer. And this could be a very, very long video, but I think I'm just going to quickly explain what it is that you need to have, or you need to know when actually marketing. And the thing that there is, right, is that there's something in every human that makes us do stuff, right? And it's unconscious. And it's something that we call drive. This could be, a reason, right? A reason why you do something that drives you to do an action. That thing that gets you up every day, that's a drive. And these are unconscious drives that makes you put in the work. Depending on how big that drive is, depending on the amount of work that you're doing, if you're not aware. And the thing is the drive that we have is really what motivates us to also buy. And when we have a drive, we tend to set a goal, right? Like for a new SMA reaching 10K a month, which is a good goal for any startup SMMA. And they have the drive to do it. And then they have the goal. And what usually happens is a problem, right? To get to that goal, there's a problem because it takes work and it takes a long time. And what's the problem is pain. And they know that for them to reach the goal, they have to go through a lot of pain. And it's painful for them to be in the situation that they're in, but it's also painful for them to push for the goal that they need to go for and need to actually achieve. And what you tend to see is that people go out there, have a lot of motivation in the start to do something. And when it gets hard, people stop because the motivation runs out. Motivation is a thing that doesn't last for a long time. And you have to make sure that you cannot be driven by motivation, then you will fail. You need to be driven by, not really driven, you just need to do your shit. You be disciplined. Might sound easy, and it is just manifesting it. It's starting small and going big, and it will reflect in everything that you do. It's very, very important for any business owner that really wants to go big in business, is that they need to be able to be disciplined. I found this myself, that when I started out, I had especially when doing cold, right? Especially when doing cold, I was very inconsistent. I didn't do all my work, I didn't do shit, I didn't send any messages, I didn't do anything. But now, not yet I have people doing it for me, but before that, when I really started, I sent 100 emails a day. Me and my partner, we sent 100 emails a day, plus 50 messages on LinkedIn. And we were doing that on our own. We had no help, and that was a freaking struggle. That was 5 to 6 hours from each of us a day just to send that volume. And it was tough. Don't get me wrong, it was really tough to get to do it, and it took some time, but we got through it, and we got to a stage where we were getting in clients, we were getting some calls here and there. It took some trial and error, but we got there in the end. And what happened is that then of course we outsourced it, but before we got the motivation, or not the motivation, before we had the drive to do it and actually got our shit done, we didn't get anything. We had the same knowledge, and we got a little bit of knowledge, but that doesn't matter, right? We knew what to do, we just didn't do it. And the reason is that, we weren't conscious of why we were doing it. And you can't really do anything if you don't know why you're doing it. It's like walking into a desert just to do it. It's stupid. You're not going to do that. It's like going for a 40-mile hike just to do it. I mean, some people can do that, but there's no reason. I mean, but if we frame it in another way, if I said to you, right, if you walk over this desert, I'll give you $1 billion, right? Then you have a drive, something. If you do this hard work, then you'll get there. You have a why. Or if someone said this, right? If I could assure you that if I had a lottery ticket with all the winning numbers to $1 billion jackpot around the world, and you knew the exact location, all you had to do was get there within 24 hours. I mean, you would do everything in your power. You would borrow money from fans, you will make favors, you would give out percentages of the fee. You would do everything to go around the world and collect this check because you have drive. You have the drive to do it. But what happens is that if you don't know why you're doing it, you can't get there. Right? And this is the drive that every human has, and it's something that we can also use in our marketing. That's why we promise clients, right? We promise, so they see that's the goal, right? They want more clients, we promise clients. And that gives them, and when we want the drive, because a lot of people are lazy, so this gives them the drive to buy. Because they know that the pain is for them to stay in their current situation, which is very, very insufferable, and they don't want to do that. Nobody wants to stay in pain. And the other way that they can do it is just do the work, but there's also just pain. And a lot of people don't really have the right mindset trained. Do the fucking work and go through all that pain. And what you find is that people stay still or stagnate or do something that's not painful but not moving the needle in their business. And this is usually what you find. It's people that don't want to do their shit. And they can't get anything done. And the thing is, right, it's not easy to start doing the stuff and start doing the work in the start. But it gets easier. It gets a lot easier. I mean, right now I don't have a problem doing anything like that. I do some shitty work. I mean, try writing SOPs for your goddamn whole company and everything. That's a goddamn brain task. Yeah, I tell you that. But I don't mind it because I know that once I get through it, it will be good. Like I'm also recording a course, sitting down, recording 3-hour videos with packed information that could change someone's life. It's really, really hard to do, but I still sit down and get it done because I know that I have to do it and get my shit done. It's not easy. Not at all. It's not fun, not at all, but I do it because I have to get to the next level in business that I want to go. And the thing is, how does this all affect? And I know I said a lot with cold email and cold marketing and stuff, but how does this all intertwine? And how does this all connect? And that's because you cold email. And the only thing that you really, other than the offer, the only things that you need to make cold work is consistency and a good offer. I mean, the copywriting doesn't really matter as long as you have those two things. And you need to have some balls to do the guarantee. And just look at your offer. What does it do? I mean, what is it? What does your offer do? Right? What can you provide? Your service, what does that provide? Saying, I generate 5 stars. All right, promise. I mean, that also lights a fire. When you say that you're going to promise someone something, you goddamn have to do it, especially if they're paying you to do it. Oh, shit. Then you especially have to do it. Even though it's not easy. It's not easy to do it. You have to do it. And this is what you find really is a lot of people, they don't even dare to give an offer because they can't promise anything. And when I started out, I mean, I gotta be fully transparent. The first client that I signed and had an insane offer, I didn't know if I could deliver. I didn't, but I knew that I have to do it now because I promised this person it and I delivered. Because I promised them, there's money on the line. And nobody wanted to not work. I mean, the good clients that you have, especially when you're starting, they'll know that it takes a little bit more time than the guarantee, and a lot of people are fine with it. When you have a guarantee, And especially when people want a refund, right? The thing is, when people want a refund, or when you think people want a refund, they really don't, because they know that the reason they didn't do it is just because they didn't do the work. But just to get a little bit back on track here, we went on a little bit of a sidetrack. What we want to talk about is the offer rate, because this really is what converts people and convert people into your business. And you need, as I said, you need to look at your service or your coaching and see when someone starts working with me, what is the result that they get, like everyone gets. Like, for example, I work with this coach who works with stress, right? And his offer is, I can improve your, be better by 10 times. I can reduce stress by 10 times. Just start working with him. Great guy. And he says this, and it's full money back guarantee if it doesn't work. And he knows that it will work, right? Because he's done before, and then he just says, oh, I can deliver. Why shouldn't I be able to deliver? It's easy. And then just full money back guarantee, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he'll give a trip to the moon guarantee too. The thing is about a guarantee, you don't want to make it seem so obnoxious that it doesn't, that it won't happen. You also need to look at it like that. If you look at your guarantee, and someone look at it, they just say, damn, that's good. But it shouldn't be like they would choose to fail, right? Because what you promise them should still be better than what your guarantee gives. That's why you want to, there's this thing that we say, there's the current situation that they are in right now, which is painful, and then there's the situation that they want to be in. If we imagine it like a staircase, there's all these little different steps that they need to take. And your offer is what gets them to this place. I mean, it's just the 5 clients, the 100 meetings a month, whatever it is, right? This is what takes your clients on the stair. This is where they want to be, and this is where they are. And your offer can get them from here to here. Like, that's your service. Now, what you also want to do or have is a trampoline, or this fall thing down the bottom, that if they fall off the staircase, they should get bounced back up to at least where they started, and preferably a little bit higher up, a little higher. That's really what you want to aim for. And creating an offer like this, it takes time, and it creates falls, and it's something that you really need to give a lot of thought, because there's nothing in your business that is more asymmetrical leverage than this. I mean, if you change this, it amplifies tenfold. Just by changing one thing, it can drain you so much more. And what really makes you stand out from other people in your niche is your offer. That's also why a niche is saturated. That just means if you go in there and see the niche, a lot of them have bad offers. Like, a lot of people don't even run guarantees. If you go in there with a kick-ass guarantee and a bold-ass offer, or a bold-ass offer and a kick-ass guarantee, match a bold-ass guarantee and a kick-ass offer, you're gonna win big. Like, I'm in the SMMA space for coaches, and you don't see a lot promising the results that I do. That's why I'm beginning to do pretty well on my own, not to blow my own horn, but it's going pretty well. And that's because I have the offer. It's because I know I can help my clients. And this is something that you need to sit down and figure out, okay, what is it that I do? Who is it that I help? How much, what does I help them with? And what does they get when they're done working with me? Put it on paper, make it sound nice, and put it in your email copy. And just say, hey, want to get 4 clients for free? Grab a call, and it will just that alone. I mean, people rather work with the guy in a basement who can give them results and promise them results than working with some fancy big company who has a bad reputation and can't get anything done. I mean, people would rather work with someone who's sitting in a basement in a hoodie, even bare chest, selling them something, but he knows that he can deliver and he has a strong offer, than working with someone who just went out of the university and tried to start their own business. Even though that person has a lot more integrity and is a lot better person. But they will always pick the one who can actually deliver. No matter what. No matter what. The offer is everything. It affects your sales, it affects your marketing, and if you don't have those two things, then you're not running a business. I mean, you are, it's just not going very well. And the thing that turned my business around, and I realized it later, I thought it was, the systems that I used to send email, the systems that I used to send cold DM, that the things that really mattered and the things that really made it change, it was actually just that, a better offer. And I got a better offer. And I'm killing it. So, I think that's it for this video. And I hope that you find some value in it. I wanted it to be a bit longer, but I could just pour out. Maybe one day I'll make a longer video on how you can create a really strong offer. Because it's probably the biggest and most important thing in your business. If you want to see that in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're always following along. And otherwise than that, if you're a coach or marketing agency for that matter, if you're just someone struggling with appointment booking, check out the link in my description. Just full transparency, it's a sales funnel. I'm just trying to get you on a call with me. Probably not with you, probably with one of my reps by the time that you're watching this. And if it's anything interesting to you, let's have a chat. I don't really care. Only if it helps you, then I do care. If I have a chance to help you. Other than that, you may have a really great day. And see ya. Hopefully I see you again. Bye bye.